All right. Thank you, Katie, for meeting with us today. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Katie Heppner, and I have served as the Executive Director of the West Central Economic Development Alliance, a nonprofit that focuses on economic and community development in Wadena County, Minnesota, since April 2018. Prior to that, I have held leadership roles in local government throughout Greater Minnesota. I earned my BS in political science and my master's in public administration, both from Minnesota State University, Mankato. In 2020, I was honored to have received the Emerging Leader of the Year award from the Economic Development Association of Minnesota. I have a deep passion for rural engagement and serve on several boards during my free time, including the Brainerd Dispatch Advisory Board, the North Central Economic Development Association Full Corporation, the Central Lakes College Foundation, and I serve as the chair of the Staples-Motley Area Community Foundation. I happily live in Staples, Minnesota with my husband, Eric, 2 Bernese mountain dogs, and I have a son who's expected in September.
Awesome. Okay, tell us a moment you felt discouraged and how you overcame it.
So being a young woman in a male-dominated field has come with its share of challenges. Earlier in my career, I would become really discouraged when colleagues and community leaders would treat me differently because of the way I looked. I remember one time I attended a township meeting where I had to give a presentation, and they didn't know that I was the one sent by the city to talk. And they turned around, and I had one guy say to me, "Oh, I didn't know that was you. You look like a little schoolgirl." And I just had to be real quiet and just, well, that's different. I'm coming here with my master's degree and my knowledge, but little schoolgirl works too. But let's face it, some people just aren't accustomed to a 5'2" blonde young woman coming in and taking command and owning a room. On multiple occasions, my ideas and presentations have been discounted until they've gotten like a seal of approval from an older male counterpart, even if that person wasn't as well versed as I was on the subject. But as discouraging as this may have felt at times, I found ways to overcome it and try to really make it my strength, because I can't really change how I look or how peppy I am or how excited I am. So to make it my strength, the first thing I do is I realize I really have to have my homework done before I start a conversation on an issue. And this has really caused me to do more research and get more in-depth on subjects than I normally would have, which makes me a stronger person and a stronger colleague to work with. And then the second thing I do is I put a lot of importance on relationship building. I really make sure that I have a reputation as someone who can get things done, can be, efficient and knowledgeable on subjects. And really trying to build that reputation has kind of helped me overcome, because now I kind of have a name like, oh, Katie Heppner. I know she's, going to get it done, instead of, like, who's that little girl in the corner? And then finally, I try to remember just to stay true to myself and my values. Early on, I kind of wanted to change my leadership style or my ethics to like fit like an old guard mold, but that's just not who I am. So now I just make sure I'm being true to myself, and like they say, you can't always be everybody's cup of tea.